If you're a fan of stunning sunsets, western-themed shootouts, and pixel-perfect gameplay, then there's a good chance that Sunset Riders is already on your radar. This cult classic game from the 90s really has it all. Memorable characters, challenging boss battles, and a soundtrack that will get it stuck in your head for days. But what exactly makes Sunset Riders so special? And why does it still hold up over 20 years later? Let's dive in and find out. First things first, let's talk about the 4 playable characters in Sunset Riders. There's Billy and Cormano, the sharpshooting cowboys with quick reflexes and even quicker wit. Then there's Steve and Bob, the brothers who specialise in explosives and heavy machinery. Each character has their own unique weapon and playstyle, which makes choosing your favourite a matter of personal preference, though personally I'm an unabashed Billy fan. But what really sets these characters apart is their personalities. From Billy's suave one-liners to Cormano's thick accent to Bob's downright bizarre catchphrase, seriously, I'm gonna blow you away, is both hilarious and terrifying. Each character feels like a fully realised individual with their own quirks and charms. Of course, the great gameplay is what really makes or breaks any video game, no matter how likeable the characters are. And thankfully, Sunset Riders delivers in spades. The mechanics are simple enough. Shoot anything that moves except for civilians, don't be a monster, dodge obstacles and bullets, collect power-ups to increase your firepower. But there's a surprising amount of depth hidden beneath the surface. Each level presents new challenges, whether it's dodging stampedes of cattle or fighting off waves of bandits on horseback. And every boss battle feels like a true test of skill, requiring quick reflexes and careful strategy to take down. It's also worth noting that Sunset Riders can be played with up to 2 players in co-op mode, which adds even more fun and chaos to the mix. There's something deeply satisfying about teaming up with a friend to take down scores of enemies together. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the sheer style of Sunset Riders. From the colourful pixel art to the catchy soundtrack to the western-themed setting, this game oozes cool factor. The sunset hues that dominate each level provide a gorgeous backdrop for all the action. And the character designs are iconic. I challenge anyone to look at Billy or Cormano and not immediately recognise them. And let's not forget about the music. Whether you're jamming out to the upbeat theme song or tapping your toes to the jazzy saloon tunes, it's impossible not to get invested in this world. In conclusion, if you've never played Sunset Riders before, or if it's just been a while, there's no time like the present to saddle up and give it a shot. It may be over 20 years old, but this game still holds up as one of the best Western themed titles out there, and an all-around joy to play. Whether you're a die-hard fan of old-school arcade games, or just looking for something fun and nostalgic to try out, Sunset Riders is definitely worth your time.